Ghislaine Maxwell? No, I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know who that is. I know you'd like me to know who that is, but I have no idea who that is. I've never heard that name before. Okay? You're saying there's dozens of pictures of us together? I take pictures with a lot of people. I'm at a lot of parties. There's a lot of people that want to get pictures with me. Not with you, I can tell you that. But no, they can do crazy things with photos. Have you heard of this? There's a shop, people go with photos and they put them together and they cut the certain aspects of a photo and then they put it into another photo and then they sort of make this, they do this, they're doing crazy things with photos these days. And they might have done some of these things with these photos. They might have done things with these photos and you're not asking about it, so you're fake news. But, Ghislaine, that reminds me of, that's what we called the runway on Jeff Epstein's private island, the Ghislaine.
The Ghislaine, ladies and gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. Epstein's back. The whole story's back. The island's back. The pedo wood's back. All the connections are back. You just couldn't make this stuff up. Just when you thought you'd seen it all in 2020, get ready for more. Poor Donald Trump. Poor Prince Andrew. Poor Bill Gates, connected to this island and many others, ladies and gentlemen. Naomi Campbell, even. She's got her own island with the all-seeing eye. Another pedo island. Another pedo wood. All of these celebrities are accessories to the crime. What's going on out there? Listen to this.
No relationship, nada, nothing. You report these two men met at least 6 times. What does Gates say about that?
Well, I believe that there were more, and he and his spokespeople would not say how many in total they actually met. But this included visits to the mansion, seeing each other in Seattle, flying on Epstein's plane, when we all know Bill Gates has his own $40 million plane. And then, as an investigative reporter, why would Gates say, oh, I had no relationship with him, when of course he knows what the facts are? So that always sets off red flags for me.
He also has one of the largest, most established foundations on his own.
Yes.
Why would they ever set up a charitable trust benefiting Jeffrey Epstein?
Well,
What's the explanation?
Not only does he have the world's largest charitable foundation, but one of their primary missions is to help young women in underprivileged countries.
Ooh, to help young women in underprivileged countries. Kind of like what we saw in Haiti with the Laura Silsby case, and what we saw in North Korea when Clinton went to rescue a couple of journalists for child trafficking. It's everywhere. They're all into it. That's the main thing, ladies and gentlemen, that draws them into the dark side. It's to meet people like Epstein so they can rape young women and children. Don't think it was just models and the like at Epstein's island. We've got pictures of 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, and the affair is very sordid. Now, this all kind of like broke. This is an actual picture from Epstein's island. How old do you think that girl is? And the part that's being covered up, it's exactly what you don't think, what you don't want it to be. But this story unfolded early this morning, 8:30 a.m. A raid by the Southern District of New York. They dragged the FBI along for the ride. But of course, this wasn't the Quantico branch. This wasn't the J. Edgar Hoover branch. This wasn't the Peter Strzok's and the like. They were dragged in because of the Southern District of New York. And this is the same Southern District of New York Attorney General that they're trying to fire right now. And unfortunately, this administration is right in the middle of it. They brought in Acosta, the former prosecutor that let Epstein go back in the day. We might have some footage of that. I know this is the footage on the left, but I'm not sure what the video guy is doing right there. But just smack in the middle. They even got busted at Mar-a-Lago trafficking young children. And it's at that time that they decided to disassociate, after they got busted. So it's easy to say, you know, you don't know the guy after he gets busted. But before he got busted, they knew the guy. They were partying all the time together. What is this? What's for dinner? Is that meatloaf? Ladies and gentlemen? What else could it be? If it isn't adrenochrome, if it isn't pedo wood, if it isn't the dark side. And quite literally, it's the pages of the Bible playing out before our very eyes. These Luciferian child molesters want nothing more than to eat little children, molest little children. What is going on here? Oh, we've brought back some of the classics. Look at that. Another 9/11. COVID 9/11. That's what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's cut with rabies. The zombie apocalypse is on its way. How's everybody doing out there? We're broadcasting live on the ScrewTube channel. I want to give a big shout out to everybody in the audience. Red, White, Luke Skywalker, Unknown Event, many others, Amy Dodd, B1, Eric, Secret Siren, Angela. We'd be here all day. Jaho. Want to give a big